Why does a tiny mouse seem to have so many silent rules for living near you? The first rule is simple. Let your hands arrive slowly enough for trust to keep up. Before contact, a mouse wants a moment to smell you and place you safely. A hand coming from above can feel less like affection and more like a hunting shadow. Approaching from the side gives a small body time to choose calm instead of alarm. What sounds gentle to you can land like thunder inside such delicate ears. That is why tapping the habitat wall feels intrusive, even when you mean it playfully. Another rule is quieter. Please do not interrupt every nap just because you are curious. Mice rest in short pockets, and broken rest makes the whole world feel sharper. Bright exposure can also feel risky because open light offers fewer places to disappear. Your routine matters more than people think because predictability lets fear stop working over time. Even moving a food bowl carelessly can make a safe map suddenly feel unreliable. Scent is part of that map, and the mouse reads it like invisible furniture. So when you clean everything at once, you also erase many comforting directions. A better rule is to leave some familiar bedding, so home still smells like home. Nest space deserves respect because pulling back a hideout roof can feel like a breach. Hiding is not rejection. It is often the fastest path back to feeling steady. Real confidence grows when a mouse knows there is always a second exit nearby. Exploration feels braver when corners, gaps, and returns are easy to understand. Safe chewing is
You're
another
safe right
unwritten
here.
rule.
Just listen
Because
to my
growing
voice.
teeth are
I'm not gonna
maintenance,
hurt
not
you.
mischief.
You can relax.
Cardboard, wood,
I'm right
approved
here,
chew
safe
textures
and sound.
help a mouse regulate
It's
both
all right,
body
little one.
and stress.
I won't
Strong
move.
perfume on your skin can confuse the scent picture more than you realize. Sharp soap, smoke, or detergent may cling to you long after you stop noticing. New objects should arrive one at a time, not as a whole new world overnight. A mouse often trusts best by investigating first, then deciding later. When the body freezes, that stillness is usually information gathering, not stubbornness. When the nose lifts and the body rises, the mouse is measuring the air for answers. Those tiny pauses are full of thought, even when the room looks motionless to you. Grooming matters too, so do not interrupt every wash just because it looks adorable. Self-cleaning is often how a mouse lowers tension and resets after excitement. Your voice becomes part of the environment long before your hand does. Low, steady speech helps a small nervous system predict what happens next. Right after waking, forced handling can feel harsher than most people expect. Warm hands and a low surface make first contact easier to accept. Trust deepens fastest when
You're
the
doing
mouse can
so
step
well.
on and off by choice.
Just a little
Stillness
further.
often communicates safety better than constant touching ever could. Many mice prefer being near you before they enjoy being held by you. Tiny refusal signs matter, especially backing away, flattening low, or ducking for cover. Blocking the only path out can turn curiosity into panic in 1 second. During free roam, chasing should never be mistaken for bonding. Guiding with a tunnel or treat preserves dignity while still keeping things safe. The floor itself should stay readable, with no sudden drops or hidden traps. Soft landing zones matter because a tiny body cannot afford careless falls. Food is not just fuel, it is also part of how trust becomes tangible. Offering small pieces calmly teaches that your presence predicts good outcomes. Hoarding is not greed, but a natural answer to future uncertainty. So when a mouse tucks food away, it is practicing security, not rudeness. Keeping water and food in familiar places lowers daily decision stress. Cleaning should refresh the home without stripping away every known scent
Squeak
trail.
scuttles away.
Section by
I'm
section
sorry,
cleaning
buddy. Didn't mean to
protects
scare you.
stability better than a total reset ever will. Night energy is not defiance, it is timing, written deep into the body. Dusk often wakes curiosity because that is when movement feels safest. But bright lights and sudden attention at that hour can cancel the courage you wanted to support. A light nibble is often a texture test, not an attack. Jerking away dramatically can make a cautious mouse distrust your hand even more. Fear and curiosity can look similar, but curiosity usually returns after the pause. When the mouse comes back to your sleeve, you have become part of the map. When grooming happens beside you, safety is already reaching the body, not just the mind. Eating near you is another quiet milestone, because vulnerable moments reveal real trust. The kindest rule is to end contact before the mouse has to beg for space. Calm endings protect tomorrow's confidence better than one more forced minute ever can. Returning to the habitat with a tunnel or cupped hands keeps the transition soft. A punishment never teaches instinct away, it only teaches your presence to feel unsafe. Chewing, digging, shredding and hiding all carry purpose inside a mouse-sized world. Without outlets for those needs, stress can start repeating in restless little loops. Gentle enrichment changes keep life interesting without making the world unrecognizable. Comfort also has a temperature rule, because drafts and heat reach tiny bodies fast. A mouse may look resilient, yet small bodies lose comfort long before humans notice. In the end, the deepest rule is simple: make safety predictable and choice always possible. Then your mouse does not merely survive around you, but begins to live with you,